Hello, I am Stephanie. Welcome to this Yoga Plus session. I try to make all of my sessions really challenging, but this one takes it up a notch. So let's begin. So come to the top of your mat. Raise those arms up on an inhale through the nose. And exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, gently roll all the way back up. Raise those arms up, reach to the sky. And exhale, swan dive forward. Take your feet about hips width apart. Take your hands behind your back and just let those arms fall towards the ground. If you need to bend your knees a bit here, because we just started, that's okay. I'll begin feeling a little bit stiffer than you will at the end. If you want, you can press your palms together for a tiny bit more. Keep breathing through the nose. Exhale, bring those hands down. Right fingertips on the ground. Bend that right leg, raise that left arm up. Open the shoulder. You can look up, otherwise you can look out. And breathe into this side. Feel that body starting to open. Big inhale and exhale, bring it down. Other side, bring that right arm up. Left fingertips down, left leg bent. Breathe into this side. Great way to waken up the body. Big inhale and exhale. Release it all down. Inhale, gently roll all the way back up again. Raise those arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. We're just going to step back into a down dog. Press those palms down, press those heels down. Just start to pedal the legs. Bend the right leg, straighten the left, and vice versa at your own pace. Just to open up the back of the legs a little bit more. Feel the reversal of the blood flow. It should feel good. Take those shoulders directly over the wrists for plank position. And an exhale, come down through chaturanga, keeping those elbows in. Come to the tops of the feet, lift those legs up, up dog. Then push back to down dog. And again, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, come down through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. Raise that right leg up and back behind you. Keep pressing that left heel down as you raise that right leg up. Start to bring the shoulders over the wrists and bring that knee to your nose. Use that core strength here. Do a lot of upper body and core strength in this session. Bring that leg behind you again. And bring the foot up in between the hands and come up into crescent pose. So really get down on that front leg. Relax those shoulders down. And breathe. And release that left heel down. Arms down, palms facing down. Relax those shoulders for warrior two. And breathe here. Right palm up, slide that left hand down the back leg for a reverse warrior. And bring your hands down to either side of the front foot. Step that right foot back. Exhale, come down through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And before you push back into down dog, we're going to do a push-up here. Throughout the whole session, you have the option of doing the push-up. You don't have to. You can do it maybe half the time, whatever you're feeling today. But we're going to aim to do it as much as we can for that little extra strengthening. Raise that left leg up and back behind you. Start to come forward a bit, bring that knee to your nose. Breathe here. Bring that left leg up and back behind you again. Bring your left foot up in between the hands. Come up into crescent pose on this side. And open everything up into warrior two. So release that back heel down at a 45-degree angle. Relax those shoulders and look out over the left fingertips. Warrior two. Warrior poses are strengthening poses. Left palm up, slide the right hand down the back of the leg. For reverse warrior on this side. And bring your hands down. Step your left foot back. Exhale, come down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And again, optional push up. And down dog. From here, take your shoulders over the wrists for plank. And you're gonna start to rotate to the left for side arm balance. So you really want your shoulder to be directly over the wrist. You can stack your feet. Too much, take your left foot in front of you. If that's too much, take your right knee down. If you want a little bit more, you can raise that left leg or do whatever variation you feel today. And come back to center. Do just one push-up. Why not? And rotate over to the right. So whatever you did on the other side, you want to do on this side. The most important thing is try to get that shoulder over the wrist as much as possible for stability. And take it all back down. Exhale, come down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back. Maybe a push-up first, and then into down dog. Look up at the hands, step or jump up. Look up, exhale, release down. Inhale, gently roll all the way back up. Raise those arms up. We're gonna sit back into chair pose. You wanna keep your feet and your knees together or apart. You want them lined up with each other, however you do it. Really sit back as you raise those arms up back towards your ears, palms facing each other. Start to straighten the legs, release it all down. Inhale, gently roll all the way back up. Raise those arms up and exhale, sit back into another chair. You can stay here, or this time for a bit more, just raise those heels. Makes it a bit more challenging, especially to your stability. Wherever you are, just release it all down. Inhale, look up. Step or jump your feet way back to plank position. Stay here. We're gonna do some mountain climbers. So right knee to left elbow, left knee to right elbow at your pace. Really use the core here, your abs, not your lower back. You're certainly gonna feel it in your arms as well. Get your heart rate up a little bit. One more on each side. And just press back into down dog. Take a breath here. And raise that right leg up and back behind you. From here, you're gonna just bend that right knee. And you can just stay here and look up underneath the right armpit. Or if you want a bit more, start rotating to the right for rock star position. So your left leg is bent. Sorry, your right leg is straight. Left leg is straight, right leg is bent. It gets a bit confusing. Reaching that right arm back behind you, your palm facing down. It should feel lovely. And wherever you are, come back to center. Bring that right foot up in between the hands and come up into crescent pose. When you're feeling stable, look up, just open up those arms. Great back bend. Bring those arms back up. Release your heel down into warrior two. You'll start to come forward for half moon. So take your left hand to your left hip. Both legs should be straight and strong. Flex that left foot. Right fingertips down to the ground. Keep opening up that left side. You can just stay here, or you can layer it a bit to add a little bit more. Perhaps take your arm straight up. You can look up if you'd like. For another variation, you can take your hold of your left foot. Some people like to raise their arm up off the ground. Whatever you're feeling today. I'm just going to grab hold of my left foot. Wherever you are, take it back up into warrior two. Straighten that leg. Reach out. Let your right hand fall down where it may. Open up that left arm for triangle pose. So both legs are straight and strong. If you want a bit more opening in the shoulders, you can just take your left hand behind you and clasp it onto your thigh. Look up if you can. Otherwise, whenever we look up, it's always okay to look out as well if it's too much on your neck. And wherever you are, just start to rotate to the right. Bring your left foot in about a foot. Your arms are in tabletop position, palms facing down. Bring those arms out directly in front of you. Reach those out, palms facing each other for a breath. And then take your hands behind your back, clasp them together there. And if you can, just start to come forward as far as you can. It's quite intense. A lot of balancing, stretching. Breathe. And bring your hands down. Step both of your feet way back into plank position. Exhale, come down through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, optional push-up, down dog. Take your left leg up and back behind you. Bend that left knee. And whatever you did on the other side, either you stayed here or keep rotating to the left for rock star on this side. So straight right leg, bent left. Reach that arm back behind you, palm facing down. Push those hips up. You feel like a true rock star. And wherever you are, come back to center. Left foot up and come up into crescent pose on this side. Then take your hands behind your back and clasp them together there. Open up those shoulders. Those arms back up, release it down into warrior two. Start to come forward for half moon. So your left hand is in front and slightly to the left of your left foot. Raise that straight right leg up, right hand on the right hip. And whatever you did on the other side, go for it on this side. Different variations here, whatever your body needs today, whatever you like. It's your practice. You're here because you want to be. So do it your way. And wherever you are, come back up into Warrior Two. Straighten that front leg, reach out, let the left hand fall where it may. For triangle pose on this side. And again, you have the option of taking the hand behind your back, clasp on your thigh, a bit more open in the shoulder. And wherever you are, start to rotate to the left, bring that right foot in a bit. Tabletop position with your arms, straight legs if you can. Reach those arms out in front of you, palms facing each other. And take your hands behind your back and just start to come forward here. Bring those hands down to either side of the front foot. Step both feet way back. Stay here. Let's do some mountain climbers again. I said this was a plus session, so I'm gonna get a few of these thrown in, of course. And one more on each side. And push back into down dog. Look up at the hands, step or jump up. Look up, exhale, release down. Inhale, gently roll all the way back up. Raise those arms up. We're gonna sit back into another chair pose. This time, take your hands into prayer position and twist over to the right. So hook that left elbow on your right leg. You can look out or up. You can stay here. Feels great. If you want a tiny bit more, you can also take that left fingertips down and your right arm up. Whatever you have in you today. And breathe into the side. Oh, just heard the postman come and my dog is now barking at him. And bring that hand down, release it all down. Inhale, roll all the way back up. Raise those arms up. Exhale, sit back into another chair. Prayer position, and of course the other side. So hook your right elbow on your left leg. And whatever you did on the other side, of course, balance it out on this side. Feel that lovely spinal twist. And bring it all down. Inhale, gently roll all the way back up again. Reach to the sky, stretch it all out. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, look up. Step or jump way back to plank position. Exhale, come down through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, optional push-up, down dog. Here, raise that right leg up and back behind you. Bring your knee over to your right elbow for a breath. Bring your leg back up behind you. And bring your knee over to your left elbow for a breath. And bring it back up. And bring your foot up in between the hands and come up into crescent pose. Here, take your hands to prayer position, and we'll do another twist. So hook that left elbow on your right leg. You can look out here, or for a little more twisting action, start to look up. Breathe. center, crescent pose again. You're gonna start to reach out into warrior three. So both legs should be straight. You can do whatever you want with your arms here, in front of you, out to the side, behind you. You can put them in prayer position if they're getting a bit tired. I like to take, we all lose balance every now and then. I'd like to take my hands behind my back to open up my shoulders a bit. And breathe. And start to release everything down. Keep both legs straight and strong. Keep lifting up that left leg for standing splits. If you want a bit more, take the right hand behind your leg to pull your torso in a bit. Step that left foot way back. Bring your hands back up. Crescent pose for a breath. Just open up. Bring up a little twist. Palms facing back. Come back to center. Bring those hands down. Step your right foot back. Exhale, come down through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push up perhaps. Down dog. Take your left leg up and back behind you. Bring your knee to your left elbow. Bring the leg back. So you press your right heel down. Knee over to your right elbow for a breath. Bring that leg back out. Come up into crescent pose. Keep your hands in a prayer position. Do a little prayer twist here. Crescent prayer twist. Come back to center. We're going to start to reach out into warrior three. Again, wherever you need your arms to be, wherever you like them to be, go for it. And start to bring everything down for standing splits on this side. Again, you can take your hand behind your leg to pull your torso in a bit. To split those legs as much as possible. And step the right foot way back. Crescent pose on this side. And just open up to the left briefly. Another little twist. And bring it back to center. Bring your hands down. Step your foot back. Exhale, come down through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push up. And down dog. Again, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, come down. Chaturanga, tops of the feet, legs up, shoulders back, up dog. Push back, push up, down dog. And one more time, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push up, down dog. Great work. It's not over yet, but a lot of the really hard stuff is done, but we're not there yet. So pedal your legs. You should feel a lot looser than you did the first time around, hopefully. Bring those knees down. Just sit back into a chair pose. And keep your ankles together, but if this is too much to keep your knees together, then you can take your knees wide apart. First, stretch those arms out and feel that lovely stretch in the sides of your arms.
And then exhale, just let those arms relax down for a moment.
And we're going to push ourselves back up into a brief down dog. Raise that right leg up. Bring that leg forward for pigeon pose. So your left leg should be straight behind you. You're aiming to get your kind of shin parallel with the top of the mat, but it might be too much on your knee and it's just difficult. So you can take your foot in towards your body a bit. So extend that spine upwards, relax those shoulders, and just start to walk your hands forward. You might not come all the way down, that's perfectly okay. It's a very intense stretch no matter where you are with this. But it hurts so good, I like to think. Wherever you are, come back up. Push yourself into down dog. Raise the left leg up briefly. And bring that left foot forward. Release the back leg down straight. Again, extend that spine upwards, relax those shoulders, and just start to walk forward into pigeon on this side. Press all back again to down dog. Take your shoulders forward into plank. And here you could just stay in plank, or let's do 5 push-ups. Why not? You can come down to your knees if you need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great job. Brief down dog. Come down onto your knees. You're gonna sit down. Take your feet out in front of you. You just bend that right leg. We'll do a little stretch here in your quad. So we're going to start to come back. If you can only come back part way, that's great. That's okay. You don't want too much on your knees and you don't want to overdo the stretch. But if you can come all the way back, that's great too. Whatever you have in you, whatever you need, just stretch it all out. Switch sides. So right leg out in front of you, and that left leg to start to come back wherever you can go. I love this stretch. And wherever you are, just come down and lie down on your mat. We're gonna do some bicycle crunches. So take your fingertips to your ears, bend your knees. You're gonna take your right elbow to your left knee, left elbow to right knee. Just keep reversing. Really use those abs to bring yourself up to the knees rather than your knees coming back to you. And go at your own pace here. If you need to take a very short break, that's okay too. Just keep the steady rhythm. Almost there. Keep it going. One more on each side. And come down. Great. So hug your knees into your chest. Take your arms out to either side of you, palms facing down. Raise those legs up straight if you can. If you need to be a little bit bent, that's okay too. And we're just gonna kind of slowly and methodically swing them a bit like a pendulum. So we're gonna go over to the left side. Really use those abs, not your lower back. One side and then the other. At your own careful pace. one more on each side. And hug your knees into your chest. Great job. Place your feet down on the floor, about hips width apart. A little back bend here, it's your choice. You can either go into bridge or full wheel. So the bridge is just press those hips up. You can get a little more leverage by going onto your shoulders, clasping your hands together, really push those hips up. This is great. If you want a bit more in your experience, take your hands behind you and go into the full wheel. Stretch out the front of the body. Back bends are invigorating. And wherever you are, slowly bring it down. Again, hug your knees into the chest. Take your hands behind your legs. Rock up and down a couple of times, a little spinal massage. You can come up to sitting. Take the soles of your feet together. Grab hold of your feet. Extend that spine upwards. Relax those shoulders down. And keeping that extension, just start to come forward. If this is too much, just take your feet out in front of you a bit more. If your knees are way up here. Wherever you need to be, that's okay. You're gonna feel an opening. Those inner thighs for sure.
Let every exhale release you down just a bit more. Inhale, extend out a bit, and exhale, release it all down. Gently bring it back up.
Take your legs out in front of you. You can shake them out a little bit. Keep those legs straight as possible. They might need to bend a bit. Again, that's okay. Raise those arms up, and keeping that extension, just start to come forward. Grab hold of your feet if you can.
And again, on the inhale, extend out a bit. And an exhale, let yourself release down a bit more. Great opening for the back of your body. And the forward bend can have a calming effect on the nervous system. So while your body is screaming, it's offset by a little calming action.
And then inhale, gently come back up. You can shake out those legs again. And we'll come back and lie down on your mat. Take your feet up, about hips width apart. And keeping your neck straight. Don't move it here. You're gonna take your legs behind you for plow pose. Now you're aiming to get straight legs, but it's okay if they're a bit bent. Get up onto those shoulders. You can stay here, or you can clasp your hands for a bit more leverage to get your legs back. Whatever you're doing, really feel that great stretch all the way up your spine to your neck. It's great to do at the end of a session when you're warmer versus when you're colder. And very slowly keeping your neck in line, vertebrae by vertebrae. Just start to roll back down. And grab hold of that right knee and stretch out that left leg. Grab hold of the knee with your left hand. Extend that right arm up, palm up. And rotate over to the left for a spinal twist here. Should feel really good. Lower back stretch. Opening in the right shoulder stretch. Close your eyes and enjoy the sensation. Come back to center, switch sides, grab hold of your left knee, straighten the right leg. Grab hold of the knee with your right hand, extend that left arm out, palm up. Look out over the left hand and close your eyes if you'd like on this side. Come back to center. Hug both knees in. Rock side to side a little bit. And extend everything out, straighten those legs. Let the arms fall to the side with your palms facing up. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose and hold it at the top for a moment. And exhale, sigh it all out. Just keeping your eyes closed, let your body relax into the ground. Give yourself this moment to just be, to just enjoy the sensations. Wiggle your fingers and toes a bit. Stretch those arms out if you'd like, keeping those eyes closed. Roll over onto your right side and push yourself back up. Sitting again, keeping your eyes closed just a moment longer. Inhale, raise those arms up. Exhale, bring them down into prayer position. Open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day.